Echo Valley Meats has become a well-respected Shark Tank success story. It just took a couple tries. Here's what they've been up to since making a deal. As longtime viewers can attest, many of the most memorable Shark Tank food companies started out as a small local business, and that was exactly the case for Illinois butcher counter Echo Valley Meats. Founded by third-generation farmer Dave Alwyn in 1998, Echo Valley Meats first appeared on Shark Tank in 2013. They earned praise from the investors, but ultimately left without a deal. However, Alwyn returned to the tank with his son in 2015, having beefed up both his marketing and his understanding of the numbers.
Where you ran into problems wasn't necessarily just valuation. You didn't know your customer acquisition costs.
Kevin, that number is $12.
He informed the Sharks that each of Echo Valley Meats' lines of business, mail order, retail, and catering, had grown between 12% and 15% in just 2 years. However, this time around, Alwyn was only looking to scale up his mail order business, as it had a 40% customer retention rate. To help his business grow even larger, Alwyn asked for an investment of $150,000 in exchange for 20% equity. The Sharks questioned how Echo Valley Meats was managing to compete with the likes of Omaha Steaks, a much larger mail-order meats company. Alwyn explained that he would buy up meats after holidays for low prices, then vacuum pack and freeze them in advance of selling them. If he made a deal with a Shark, he would use the investment to purchase more meat during the off-season to further implement this plan. In the end, Alwyn's new strategies and improved business know-how impressed the Sharks enough to earn him 3 offers.
It's the power of Shark Tank.
I think it's the power of you.
However, Mark Cuban, who admitted to being a frequent Echo Valley Meats customer, ultimately earned the handshake with his offer of $150,000 in exchange for 25% of the mail order business. Alwyn left the tank with not only an investment, but also a place on Cuban's personal website. After a food gets showcased on Shark Tank, the company usually sees a boom in sales. Since Echo Valley Meats pitched twice, Alwyn got to experience this effect twofold, with the second spike hitting a whopping 600%. In an interview with Strategic Advisor Board, Alwyn explained that his team had to strengthen the Echo Valley Meats website so it could withstand the millions of hits it was taking within hours of the Shark Tank episode airing. With Mark Cuban's help, Alwyn also found a co-packer that could help with customized orders, specifically those requesting sizes other than the standard options Echo Valley offers. Between the partnership with Cuban and increased name recognition, Echo Valley has also been able to create new connections with companies like Yeti, Weber Grills, and countless others through corporate events. As of 2021, Echo Valley Meats was making upwards of $5 million in sales each year. Unsurprisingly, Dave Alwyn is still pushing Echo Valley Meats forward in 2024. In addition to mail order, catering, and retail, the business also offers gift cards and corporate gift packages. In addition to meats, Echo Valley customers can also purchase baked potatoes, spices, cheese spreads, and even gourmet nuts. Echo Valley Meats' retail location also offers a lunch grill each summer, with a menu including brats, pulled meats, sandwiches, chili, and baked beans. The company holds a 3.8-star rating on Yelp, and most reviews paint Echo Valley in a very positive light. However, a few customers have been dissatisfied with the cuts of meat received and the quality of transportation. Though it's unclear what exactly Alwyn has planned for Echo Valley Meats, we can safely assume the business will continue to run in the family. After all, according to Peoria magazine, the family has been in the meat processing business since the 1940s. For his part, Alwyn's son Jordan already works at Echo Valley in its shipping department. Dave Alwyn also travels as a public speaker to various business conferences and expos, giving presentations about confidence and passion. Given his 2 Shark Tank appearances, Alwyn is without a doubt an inspiration to those venturing into the business world. As he noted in his interview with Strategic Advisor Board, he's constantly learning, and his business is living proof of how hard work and a willingness to adapt can turn everything around.